Welcome to the Figure Gore, guys. How you doing?
Merry Christmas.
Right?
You guys even celebrate that?
I just see the Christmas lights on the behind Pondo. I didn't see that before.
Some people dress up trees. I dress up zombies.
Right?
That works. That works.
That's
Zombie claws. Zombie claws.
Ah.
I feel like I should have a zombie claws somewhere.
I have a giant Jack Skellington by my tree, but that's in the other room.
Does Canada even celebrate Christmas?
Yes, they celebrate all the same holidays. It's only Canada's Thanksgiving is in October instead of November.
Except our Christmas is all year round because there's always snow on the ground.
Yeah.
It's cold here. Do you get snow, Pondo?
We did last night. It's already gone.
Oh.
I had to go out and scrape my windows before I could go anywhere, but it's already gone. So I'm not a fan. I hope you three aren't a fan either. I hate that shit.
Nope.
I gotta admit, I love snow when I'm inside with hot chocolate and a blanket.
Yeah,
that's
nice to look at.
For snow.
Scraping the car, none of that. That's not fun.
Yeah.
I used to want it 2 times a year. Now I just want it 1. Now I want it for Christmas. That's it. 23rd to 26th, and I'm good.
You're right.
I don't know. I've lived in Florida, and I've had a green Christmas, and that I was okay with that. I could get used to that.
I lived in Florida for a year, and it was during that period I had one green Christmas, and I did not like it. That's not Christmas.
You didn't like it?
No. If I can't throw at least one snowball on Christmas, I have an issue.
You go get ice cubes from the fridge. Throw those.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't hurt. Clock.
Well, not at someone's head.
Buy a snow cone and throw it at your wife. Do whatever. Just don't have snow.
Oh, you wait. You're going to get a nasty message soon. What the hell are you telling him to throw snow cones at me?
It's all jokes. It's all jokes.
Well, not any with syrups that'll stain. Just the regular snow cone.
Throw some cheeseburger poontang at her.
That's it. I still have that on here.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's been immemorialized on here.
So we kind of touched base on it last time, and I asked everybody what their favorite Christmas music was, and I went and checked out what Love Actually is, and I don't know, Robert.
That is an awesome movie.
Oh, I didn't watch it. I just saw what it was.
What?
You just looked at the case or what?
No, I searched it on
okay.
on the internet there. But something that I did forget, did Jim Carrey not do the best Grinch that anybody else could not do? He was so good at the Grinch.
That man almost quit on day one because the makeup took so long. And he said the only thing that kept him happy was listening to the Bee Gees. Because it was such... Rick Baker, who's known for a lot of the horror movies and has received many Academy Awards for makeup, he did that Grinch makeup.
Well, Jim Carrey killed that one, boy.
I have a soft spot in my heart for the original, but it's animated, so it doesn't really count.
Yeah.
And it's Boris Karloff.
Karloff, yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
I always watch both. I don't just watch one. Yeah.
And the guy that did the Tony the Tiger voiceover.
Boris Karloff.
He did the Tony.
Who did Tony the Tiger? I totally missed what you said, Joe.
The song. He sung the song.
Oh, You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Yeah. Okay.
He wasn't credited, though, till much later.
So
I didn't know he sang that. So now, but now when you hear it, and I've heard it on the radio a lot, yeah, that's totally Tony the Tiger. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that.
Tony the Tiger doesn't like the Grinch.
Yes.
Oh, see, this expands the story.
This explains a lot.
It does.
So what is Christmas to Canada? I know Thanksgiving is just because we have it, so you guys have it. But is there some?
But
ours is something about Jesus, or not about Jesus. I don't know.
I think there's people who have it about Jesus and people who just celebrate it just to celebrate. It's the same day and everything, same pretty much similar traditions. It's
Getting together of friends and family.
Yep.
Exactly.
4th of July. You guys have 4th of July?
No, we have Canada Day. That's July 1st.
1st of July.
Wow.
Again, we're ahead of you.
Number one.
Wow.
Number one.
So number one.
And I find July 4th, like from having lived in the US, July 4th is a lot more fireworks than July 1st for Canada Day. And sometimes the fireworks starts before, like a few days before for July 4th and many days after. Just a lot of fireworks.
Well, we have 2 days of fireworks because we have Victoria Day, which is called May 24 up here.
Yeah.
And then July 1st.
I've never gone to Victoria. I've only done fireworks for Canada Day.
We don't have Victoria Day.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
It's for the Queen.
Yeah, because Canada is still very much affiliated, but independent from Britain.
all 4th of July celebrations are ruined for me because I flew in from Mexico on July the 1st, and on each side of each of the airplane, all the windows was full of fireworks. It was like the best.
Oh wow!
It was like a war zone down here. So
how do you top that?
Yeah, I don't know if I will. And then Hollywood Studios had a Star Wars firework display, which was pretty good. I don't know why we're talking about 4th of July. It is Christmas.
That's right. And since it was Jamie's turn to review 3 movies, I see she chose Christmas ones.
I did. I cheated a little bit. These aren't directly from the dollar store, but I'm pretty sure a couple of them will be there soon.
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
I'm sure you'll be able to buy them there.
Which one is first?
Secret Santa. Now, this isn't to be confused with the one Rob told us about. This is a different movie, also called Secret Santa. So this one came out in 2018, and it's directed by Adam Marcus, who also did Jason Goes to Hell. So
the worst fucking one.
But but don't let that scare you, because this is a movie for people like. Sorry. Okay, everybody else is like, sure, we're still on board. Well, he also did Texas Chainsaw 3D. Maybe that one you might not like.
The worst fucking one.
Yeah, no, the worst. So ignore the previous work. Ignore the previous.
This guy just goes through scripts. This guy just goes through scripts and say, "Hand me the shitty ones," or what?
Well, this one he worked on, so this one's better than those movies. But I'm someone who I get really stressed out going to family gatherings during the holidays. But after you watch this movie, your family dinners are going to be a lot easier to get through. And this movie was shot from a script written over 20 days. But even though guys past work, the short time with the script, this movie you should watch. It's about a dysfunctional family getting together for the holidays, they're specifically having a Christmas dinner. And I'm talking super dysfunctional. We have a stepmom sleeping with her stepson, a deliberate high school poisoning, other infidelities like this. And to top it off, one of the family members decides to add something to the punch that makes everyone lose their impulse control. So all their natural impulse is gone. So naturally, murder starts happening.
Well, of course.
Yes.
Sounds like an average week.
So again, if you dread your family gathering, just watch this. It's going to make you feel a lot better. And
gives you tips.
Sorry.
Gives you tips.
Well, that too. My favorite kill is using the Christmas star. Who knew?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Pointy.
So I really love this movie. I like there are some hokey moments, like there's some overreacting. This is a bit lower budget. There's a sex scene we didn't need. Sorry, Pondo, we didn't need
We
it.
totally need that.
We really did.
Not on the Figure Gore podcast anymore.
Well, that's why it's included. Yeah. And there's some scenes in the end and in the credits that just felt thrown in that they didn't need, but this was really fun, really entertaining. It's one of those ones that I would actually watch it again, and especially when you're compiling your holiday lists for what you want to watch for the holidays, because I like to watch a lot of holiday horror. And I was surprised, and I would actually pay 95 cents for this movie.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah. I think I can see, especially Pondo, I think would like this one, and not, even though he didn't like the other films this director has done. That's a good one.
Okay.
And now I have Black Friday. This is pretty new, just came out. So this is a good movie for anyone who's ever worked retail or customer service, especially during the holidays. We're thinking of Joe. He's done some,
Yep,
definitely some retail work. I've had to too. So I totally
Shop smart. Shop S-Smart.
that's right.
I online shop. I just and
Didn't get the reference?
What?
Didn't get the reference?
I didn't hear what he said.
Shop
smart.
Shop smart?
S-Smart.
Shop smart. Shop S smart.
What's S smart?
Oh my God.
Bruce,
I don't know.
You're gonna have to focus those glasses and watch the Evil Deads.
Army of Darkness.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've only seen The Evil Dead. I'll have to watch Army of Darkness.
Okay.
That's why. I do know Bruce Campbell, I know, is in The Evil Dead, and he's in this movie. So,
Right.
But this revolves around people working in a toy store. And for people, we kind of talked about this, but people don't know American Thanksgiving is on a Thursday, and the next day they refer to as Black Friday, and it's the biggest shopping day of the year. So, like a lot of retail workers, the people in this movie, they don't get to have Thanksgiving dinner with their families because they have to leave and go to a store to get ready for the Black Friday sales, which a lot of times start at midnight, and there's people lined up like crazy. So it has all that stuff.
Just to also give you something, people camp out in tents.
Yes.
In front of stores, waiting on these sales, like a cheap TV. Then there's only 6 of them. They will camp out for 4 or 5 days, and then when they get in the store, it's like a huge battle royal.
And they film this, and you can find it online if you want to Google Black Friday videos. They can get really intense. And this doesn't really, like, there's some Black Friday in Canada, but it's not as big as in the US, because Canada was more. Sorry?
It's like a week up here.
Yeah, but it's not compared to the US. I don't like Boxing Day was always a bigger shopping day in Canada. I don't know if it's. I mean, I've been away for 4 years, and I don't go Black Friday shopping to begin with. So, but this has all the big lineups of people, and it's a toy store, so people are definitely going to do their Christmas shopping in this movie, But there's a little bit of a twist. So the customers get to come in, and of course they're all acting snarky, like and unfriendly and fighting over merchandise. But all of a sudden, and I don't want to say why, they start turning into zombies. So this people working at the store not only have to deal with these people were horrible to begin with because they're Black Friday shoppers, but now they have to fend them off and get out of the store because everybody's eating each other.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah. So this is a fun movie. It's got Bruce Campbell. It's got also Devon Sawa, but I wanted more humor. I wanted more gore. Like Secret Santa really took it over the top, sometimes a bit too much, but I wanted this movie to go that far. I wanted it to just to go all the way, and it didn't. And I was kind of bored. Like I was actually looking at my phone sometimes instead of watching the movie. So I think I would have much rather gone Black Friday shopping than watched this movie. And I've never gone Black Friday.
You got me sold on the Secret Santa. I'm gonna watch that.
That one I really liked, and that one's really funny. And just if you've come from a family dinner like I have, where you usually just start drinking just to get through it, that Secret Santa is a good movie. No one has died at one of my family function dinners, but
Michael
why so young?
Yeah. Yes. now living back in Canada, I'll probably have to attend more, so we'll see. But this one I'd pay 50 cents. I was disappointed.
Ooh.
Poor old Bruce.
Well, and he doesn't have a big role in it. He's the store manager, and he's kind of cheap, like he cancels the Christmas bonus and stuff like that. But he's just not, he's not in it enough. So, like, he's supposed to be smarmy and not a likable character, but he has much better roles, as you guys have alluded to. And my last one is called The Advent Calendar, and this just came on Shudder. And this is a French one, and there's subtitles. So if some of you don't like subtitles, I'm just giving you a warning. But this film focuses on the person in the picture. Her name is Ava, and she used to be a dancer, but now she's a paraplegic after being in an accident. And she, on her lap, you see, she gets this antique Advent calendar. Her birthday is early December, and her friend gives it to her for her birthday. And it comes from Germany. And it's not like the standard Advent calendar you see at the dollar store with those chalky, awful chocolates. This is like very intricate. It's huge. It's made out of wood. And there's a key to open. There's one key that will open each door. But there's a lot of rules involved with this Advent calendar. First of all, it's possessed by an entity. They were called the Ich. And my German's not good, so that's the best I'm going to pronounce it. Yeah. And Ich wants you to open the doors at midnight each day. It even has a creepy voice telling you, saying it in German, to open the Advent calendar. You have to eat the chocolate each day. And some of these chocolates have surprising side effects. And you can't stop using the calendar at any time or get rid of it. If you disobey anything, you will be killed by this entity. So at first, good things start happening for Ava. Like, for example, she starts dating a really nice guy. But then the Advent calendar starts demanding sacrifices for these good tidings. And also the people in her life that have wronged her meet some grisly ends. So Ava has to decide how
she was normal. I thought all calendars did that.
Well,
mine wants sacrifices all the time.
I don't recommend it. This one, there's even a dog dies, and that's the only thing I didn't really like about this movie. But so yeah, she's got to decide how far to go, even though she's getting some good things out of this calendar, and it's really creepy, and I thought it was really original, and it's one I'd watch again. And the only thing I didn't like is there's some ending revelations involving the calendar that are a bit rushed, and I don't really feel they were needed. But I would pay 80 cents for this movie.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
More than the Bruce Campbell movie. That's something.
I know. I expected to go in, especially having worked in retail. I really thought I'd like the Bruce Campbell movie. I really like the idea of customers being even more horrible on a Black Friday by becoming zombies, but it didn't go there. Not enough gore, not enough humor. So
you missed out on a lot of stuff they could have done.
Yeah, and it had like a decent cast, and the set was good. Like, it wasn't, I think it had more of a budget than Secret Santa did, and it just was a disappointment. So, and that one's even in theaters, I think.
Sometimes it works out that way.
Yeah, but definitely I liked the Advent calendar, and I liked Secret Santa. Those are ones I'd watch again, and there aren't always a lot of horror movies I'd watch again, but those ones I like, especially during the holidays. They're perfect ones to watch in the holidays.
Okay, so that means next time, Joe, you're up. 3 movies, buddy.
No pressure.
No, not at all.
All the pressure. All the pressure. Something that I forgot to mention at the beginning of the show, we got over 400 views for the last.
Yeah.
Oh. And he's gone.
Apparently that excited him a whole lot.
I blame all the nipples. I think that was partly one. Well, Pondo was also really sharing it, but I think there was a lot of... I don't know if the Dolph Lundgren nipples we were talking about adding to this episode would have gotten as many viewers, but...
I don't think so. We'll just wait for Pondo to jump back because he gave me a bunch of pictures he wants to talk about, too.
Maybe that Advent calendar he had, or that calendar got him.
Oh, it's demanding a sacrifice.
No, yeah.
man. Let me see here. And
Maybe because he didn't like snow, took him out.
that's
Yeah.
what it was. Don't like snow? You're done. You are.
I can't blame him. I miss New Mexico because they would get the same kind of snow that Pondo described. Like you could get quite a bit of it, but the next day it's gone. So.
And see, remember I said I wanted it twice because the second time I used to be a scout leader and I needed it for that weekend for winter camp. There he's back.
I don't know what happened.
You got too excited.
Got you excited, I see. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to start going back to the fucking library.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I'm sure they miss you.
Yeah, they write me letters all the time. Where you at?
So you were saying 400 views.
Over 400
Over
views.
400. Nice.
Maybe 406, but that's still over 400 views.
Still counts.
It is.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm so happy people watch it. You know.
And Robert, go ahead and tell them what you made for us.
What I made?
Robert don't even know what you made. Did you make a YouTube channel, Robert?
Oh yes, we now have a YouTube channel. Yes.
Our fearless leader, Robert.
Like I
And
said,
9 o'clock, Robert. 9 o'clock.
And it's been shared on our Bigger Gore Facebook page. So if people have missed episodes, this is episode number 12. If you want to catch up on, or you just want to rewatch them, especially probably last week's. I'm sure a lot of people want to watch that. Or was that able to be posted?
Oh yeah, if you'll note, last episode was 10, and this one is 12. It's because we have 2 episode 9s.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere in there, I mucked up numbering, and I did 9, and then 9 again.
Someone didn't watch enough Sesame Street growing up.
Right?
Again, fearless leader.
Man, if I'm the leader, we are all in trouble.
So I sent Robert some photos of movies that no nipples.
Okay.
No nipples.
Yeah, we're watching now.
Yeah, we're gonna be careful.
Now I'm even thinking that maybe nipples was a terrible idea. But I found some holiday movies that I have not seen. I don't know if the 3 of you have seen them. And I was looking on Tubi and Prime and stuff like that, and found some that I had never even heard of, more or less seen. Now the covers look very, very good, but we, as the Figure Gore podcast, know that sometimes they spend more money on those covers than they do on the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
But number 1, Robert, Don't Open Till Christmas. I
The
thought
producers of Pieces. Ooh.
Yeah, I loved Pieces.
I saw Pieces as well. Yeah, it's not. I don't know if I loved Pieces, but it was okay.
Well, here's the thing. I was probably 10 or 11 when I watched Pieces, so it was good Jack material back in the day. So I loved it more than you guys did, I'm pretty sure.
Well, for people who don't know, there is one of the main features of Pieces is a naked jigsaw puzzle that you can actually buy now. They've made it.
I will say that the jigsaw puzzle was a boner downer. That was
Or don't.
But the other nudity, that was great.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of nudity.
Don't Open Till Christmas. I thought that one looked pretty good. And then from the producers of Pieces, which doesn't mean anything because the producers are just the guys that give money for it. They don't have nothing to do much with the movie, so it might be a big piece of shit. That knife in that present, it might be turds in there. I don't know, but I'm gonna search it out and try and watch
it's
it.
an unfortunate color leaking from the box if it's turds.
It's from 1984.
Yes.
And on IMDb, it gets a 4.6.
Oh,
that's high on this show.
Out of 5?
Out of
5.
Oh, out of 10.
Yeah.
Out of 10.
What do you mean?
It's a risky one.
Yeah. I've watched ones that are a lot worse for this show.
From 2 to 4.
I hear you.
It's the could be so bad it's good area.
Right.
Or it could be Star Wars Holiday Christmas Special.
Hey. Wait, oh, that's it. She's on. Time. She's on a timer.
I sat through it, Rob. That was terrible. I bought my husband a copy. I gave it to him as a holiday gift. And my son loves Star Wars, and he was like, watched a few minutes. He's like, do I have to watch the rest of this? We're like, no, you can go. But we watched it. We went.
You bought it?
Chewie family was rough.
Yeah, they're all bootleg copies. There's no.
Oh, yeah, I can download it like 12 copies.
Yeah. Well, no, I thought it would be a fun gift, and my husband had never seen it, so I was like, okay, we'll watch it together. And I was like, I hadn't, like, none of us had seen it. I didn't know it was 2 hours long either, and how terrible it was.
Holiday special, right?
Well, all the singing, kids don't want to see singing. We don't give shit about singing.
The part that I thought was interesting is the Wookiee wet dream of Helen Reddy.
Yeah. Right. And the sex simulator that they didn't call a sex simulator.
Yep.
That part was supposed to be Cher, and she turned it down.
You think?
Yeah, I was like, that's a good career move. But B. Arthur did not turn it down. B. Arthur?
No, he's a couple people.
B. Arthur sung a song. Who in the fuck wants to hear that?
No one. No one does.
The best part of the whole thing is the Boba Fett cartoon.
Yes, that wasn't bad. Yeah.
Now,
but when you watch that, you're like, that's how the rest of it should be, or that's how they should.
I remember being in school, and the parents throwing a fit about Star Wars Holiday Special, not because of anything of the obvious, but do you guys remember when Baby Chewbacca went outside and he's tight roping on the banisters?
Yep.
No supervision.
That's what they were mad about?
Oh, yeah. Like, if them little Chewbaccas will do it, my kid will want to do it. You know,
kids will be climbing up into tree villages all over the place, walking on ropes.
Yeah, man. Terrible shit, that holiday Star Wars.
It was. And I own a copy.
You can tell right out of the gate because it shows Han and Chewie flying away, and they're going, we got to get away from the Imperial garbage scow. And then it's got 2 Star Destroyers. It's like, seriously? You don't know that they're Star Destroyers?
Right.
I'm done.
I didn't appreciate there's no subtitles for the Wookiees, and the Wookiee language just went on for hours and hours.
Exactly. What was up with that?
I don't know. I didn't make it. I also didn't make Jason Goes to Hell. Not my fault.
It's like R2. You can't actually say half the stuff he says. That's why it's whistles.
But at least R2 has an adult there going, oh, really? Is that what's going on? Not just 2 Wookiees making noises at each other and nobody knows what the fuck's going on. And
yeah, you got Lassie's mom going, did Timmy fall down the well? You don't have 2 dogs barking at each other trying to figure out where Timmy is.
For like a half an hour.
Well, so then they finally all get saved, or they're all in one area with Mark Hamill, with Princess Leia, and you're thinking, all right, something cool is going to happen. What happens? More fucking songs.
Oh, but it's better because it's words to the Star Wars theme.
And it's partial Chewbacca costumes because they ran out of money. So it's not even the full suit.
That is true.
The mask.
And
is
Luke
that true?
Skywalker with
yes, they ran out of money.
Yeah, what was with Skywalker? Because was that like mid-drugged out, or he just looked really weird?
He had just been in an accident, so that's why apparently his face, they had to put a lot of makeup on him.
Huh. And that fake bowl cut.
Yeah, I don't. The haircut, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if he had some surgery, and that's the best haircut they could give him. I don't know.
All the hair that was left.
Bad enough he was in the special. He had to look like that too.
Well, they all had to be. That was all in their contract.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was not.
What? I thought it was. Okay.
They kind of just showed up.
Because they only had contracts for 1 film. No one anticipated it was going to go further.
Okay.
Right? But as soon as Star Wars blew out of the gates and they said, we're going to do a special, everybody went, I'm in. You know?
Oh, I thought they were forced to.
No. Little did they know it was going to be so bad.
That's even worse.
And from what I understand, the director was like highly gay. So that's why your sex simulation, dancing, whatever things were all flamboyant and something that didn't look like it belonged in Star Wars. But you're right. We at least got a Boba Fett cartoon out of that thing.
That was the best part. If you have to pick something good, yeah.
I thought, you know what? I'm going to look. Holiday Special on IMDb gets a 2.2.
Ooh.
And
That's damn near Oscar material in this show.
there are 2 directors, Steve Binder and David Akromba.
But George had to have written that.
No, George had nothing to do with this.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
What?
Well, he doesn't want to be associated with it.
No, now he doesn't, but at the time he really
he never did.
No, but I thought he wanted to focus on Chewbacca's family.
Nope, that was all studio.
He had nothing to. Oh, okay.
Nothing.
So, look at all this we're learning. Look at. We're providing a service.
It was
Hey,
written.
what? Oh, go ahead.
It was written by Rod Warren, Bruce Valanche, and Pat Proft.
Bruce
Bruce
Valanche is
Valanche.
a very overly gay comic he's so. Oh, I forgot Bruce was involved. Okay, that's funny.
Yep.
But I thought George had suggested they focus on Chewbacca's family. Okay.
That makes sense now. I understand.
I know
Yes.
what you're talking about. There was a point where, in Return of the Jedi, it was going to be on Kashyyyk with Chewbacca's family.
Okay, maybe that's where I'm confused.
Instead, the script was twisted around, so it was more of a primitive type thing, and that's where the Ewoks came from.
The version of the DVD that I have is there's some special features, and there's a guy dressed as George Lucas destroying copies of the holiday special at a convention. It's not George Lucas, but it's a guy very much exaggerated to look like him.
Oh yeah,
I knew he had nothing to do with it, or he doesn't want anything to do with it now, but I thought he
No.
was involved in the
He
premise.
doesn't want anything to do with it. He does not want it to exist.
Yes. That's why you can only buy it bootleg now. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
there's
blame him.
never been screened again.
Yeah.
I don't want his name put on that thing.
While you're on that IMDb checking out stars or whatever, what did the Greasy Strangler get?
Ooh, let's
-5.
You don't know, Jamie. You shut your
Bullshit art.
artist mouth.
Rob, did you get a chance to watch it?
I have not.
No, because I told him not to, because I'm a good person.
Don't listen to Jamie. No.
Yeah,
Jamie can say that because she did watch it.
Jamie's just a hater.
Oh, okay. Let's compare. The
Bullshit
Star Wars
artist.
Holiday Special gets a 2.2,
2.8.
and Don't Open Till Christmas is a 4.6.
Ooh.
So, what do you think the Greasy Strangler is?
I'm going with -5.
Probably an 11.
11. Condo.
All y'all are wrong, okay? Because there's no negative numbers, and there's nothing higher than 10. So
Oh.
Joe's the only one that's got a hope, but no, 5.8.
Hell
That's
yeah.
much too high.
Wow.
Hell
That's almost a 6.
yeah.
5, maybe. Yeah.
That would make me want to watch it with that 5.8.
There you
And I
go.
would tell you
No,
no.
It's got its moments.
Bullshit
Yeah,
artist.
the end.
Bullshit artist. Bullshit artist. Yeah.
Bullshit. Penguin shit.
She's
What-
still
what's-
recovering from the timeout.
Can you throw up number 2?
Boom.
This one I thought. So if you remember, Silent Night, Deadly Night made another Silent Night, Deadly Night, but it didn't have a real Santa Claus. It had a guy with a mask like that. So I don't know if this is like the foreign countries cover to Silent Night, Deadly Night. I can't remember what the newest one was, like 2017 or something like that. But All Through the House. I mean, it's a Santa Claus slasher. I would watch that.
I have this on my Tubi. I haven't watched it yet, though.
Oh.
I have a lot of these.
Oh, that was on Tubi?
I think this one is. This one's on Tubi or Prime. One of those.
Yes, all these I searched out. They're on Tubi or Prime.
This one is from 2015 and gets a 4.4 on IMDb.
Oh wow!
Same year as the Greasy Strangler.
Right?
Right. See, everything leads back to the Greasy Strangler.
does.
I don't
So sad.
Do that.
like Kevin Bacon watched the Greasy Strangler. That's That's how that game works.
I haven't made your best taste.
Okay,
Number-
next one.
A Christmas Horror Story.
Oh, I've seen this one, I think.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
Okay,
William Shatner's
finally.
in it. Yeah.
Is this
It's
like
not
a
bad.
creep show of Christmas stories?
It's an anthology. Yeah.
So there's like 3 or 4 movies to it.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly a number, but there's more than one. But I think they all kind of tie together in the end like a typical anthology.
Is this a Krampus in the Christmas ornament?
I believe there's a Krampus. Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that one.
And the
might
kid
be
in the Krampus one is such an asshole. I was like, oh, I hope he gets killed by Krampus. And I'm a parent.
Guess what year this came out?
Now, the only reason that I wouldn't want to watch this one, it's got, let's see,
No.
it's got William Shatner in it.
But he's like a radio host. He's not in it that much.
I am so against William Shatner, man, because
Yeah.
a friend of mine, he wrote me and said, and this is, I haven't even been to a convention yet. He wrote me, and I'm wrestling in Indianapolis, Indiana, the same day this Star Trek convention is. And I'm watching William Shatner just treat his fans like fucking garbage. I'm like, okay, so a black and white signed picture was $100. A colored picture signed was like $150. You know, I mean, and these people were buying it because they're Trekkies, but you know, he put not one table, 2 tables between him and his fans, so they wouldn't ask for pictures and
Wow.
I'm so against that William Shatner motherfucker.
I didn't know.
That's why I'm a Star Wars fan, not that.
There
Trekkie
we go.
For the record, I'm married to a Trekkie. I want to stay married. I did buy him a William Shatner.
William Shatner sucks. I hope you heard that.
Although William Shatner is in one of my favorite movies,
Which one?
Fanboys.
Uh,
I thought you were going to say Loaded Weapon.
No, I would never say that.
That's one of my favorite movies.
I would never say that. Ever.
Really?
so what's the next one?
Ever.
This one's not bad though, Pondo. It's not one I'd watch again, but it's not bad.
Guess what year this movie came out?
It's 2000 something because it didn't come out that long ago. 2010.
2015.
Oh.
And it got a 5.8 on IMDb.
Ooh. The same as the Greasy Strangler. Oh, this one I've never heard of.
All right, this one.
What is
Oh, you know
author
what?
name on the top?
Oh, this is a fucking book.
Oh,
Well, I
What a
wonder
book.
why
Fucking book.
Christmas is blood. Yeah, but I searched these all out.
that's okay.
I searched these all out, thinking that they were all on. I don't know. I'm
This
terrible.
one
at
I
this
haven't
movie.
seen on either of those. I haven't seen this one. So.
I can't find it on IMDb.
Yeah, so I'm just a dumbass.
Any of
I'm a
our
fucking
listeners
dumbass.
want to read it, let us know.
I for some reason this has happened to me before. Like I'll see something and then I'll read something and I'll think that it's part of it, but
That's a template for a book cover because along the bottom it says pre-made book cover.
okay.
Ooh.
So
I can't read that small a print.
sadly, I don't think this exists at all except for that picture.
Well,
It should. That picture's good.
I'd watch that.
It was probably made in 2015, I bet.
yeah, this one, Christmas Blood. I think he kind of looks like the Silent Night, Deadly Night guy, so I thought that one might be interesting. None of the 3 of you have
I haven't
seen that
seen that
one.
I never heard of that one.
Let me see here. Oh, this was a newer. Oh, I don't think this is. This is from Europe.
Ooh.
Yeah, who's the director? Reinhard Keeley.
Don't know who that is. Did he direct Love Actually?
Probably.
And a few of the Harry Potters.
Oh, it's from Norway. A
Oh.
murderer is caught after terrorizing and killing people on Christmas night over the past 13 years in Norway.
I'm writing this one down. I want to see that one. I don't have this one.
2017. It gets a 4.1 on IMDb.
Ooh.
Next.
And that's out of 10.
That's out of 10.
Yeah.
This one I think is foreign.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah,
That
13,
is.
13 slaves tell Xmas.
From the directors of Pool Party Massacre. And some other ones, but I can't read that well. It's small.
Which Pool Party Massacre just sounds like it was awesome.
Yeah, it sounds like something Pondo would watch.
Well,
Sounds like there's some nipples in it.
yeah, you got me there. I probably would.
On December 24th, 5 seemingly random men are invited to a dive bar by a mysterious email. They decide to pass the time by resurrecting the old tradition of telling scary stories on Christmas Eve.
So this one might be like a creep show as well.
Yeah,
Ryan King.
but possibly better and no William Shatner.
But
No William Shatner.
this one is from 2020
Oh,
and gets a 6.0 on IMDb.
That's a better score.
a whole 6. Oh my goodness.
That's
Now-
upper tier material.
We just got to go ahead and face it.
Holy
None of these
snap.
movies we review will probably make it past a 6.
That's why we're all surprised.
That's right.
13, 14, 15. Okay, I've just counted 15. Guess what part of the movie I'm looking at that's at 15?
You got me. What?
Stop guessing. It's directors. There are 15 directors in this film.
Well, they say the directors of, and they have a whole bunch of lists on the top there.
Right. And that's because it says like Brittany Blanton, segment, Dead Air. Sean Levin, segment, Don't Kill Santa on Christmas. So
Yeah.
there are 15 stories in this
Uh-huh.
movie.
Ooh,
So Fonda was right.
Yeah.
that's a lot to pack in, though.
I'm curious about this one. I really am. Because of that segmented thing and the fact it got a 6.
That's right.
Some stories are better than others then.
Right?
Red Christmas.
I've seen this one.
You have seen this one?
Yeah, Dee Wallace is in this one from
Yeah.
Cujo. Yeah.
Yep.
This one's not bad. Yeah.
There we
Not
go.
that she's ever made a movie great. Not really. I mean,
You didn't like Cujo?
E.T.
I mean,
E.T.
here's the thing with Stephen King movies: a lot of story, but like Robert was surprised. I love The Shining, and it was mostly story. But
Right?
Stephen
The
King,
Shining's
relies-
amazing.
And I don't like The Shining. I know.
You don't like The Shining?
I
Tell me
don't like
why.
The Shining.
Tell me why.
I found it boring. I tried to read the book and I've tried to watch the movie. I didn't like. I liked Doctor Sleep.
Yes,
movie.
Dr. Sleep was amazing.
But I didn't like The Shining. I found it really boring.
It's because it's a Trekkie household. That's why.
I guess so. Yes.
I can watch Jack Nicholson do just about anything, and he
He does give a good performance. I have to give
He
him
did.
credit for his performance.
Jamie,
But I
he
just
did.
Jamie, no hiding behind the posters. I saw you trying to do that.
changing my name.
Next.
Yeah,
This
I
one
thought
I've heard of, but I've never seen this one. I wanted to. So I'm writing
I
that
thought that looked pretty interesting. That the elves are the evil things.
Well, and Christmas elves just kind of creep me out to begin with.
Good premise. Yeah.
Yeah. And look, it's starring Dan Haggerty, whoever that is.
Dan Haggerty.
Isn't that Grizzly Adams?
Probably.
Oh my God, it is.
Yeah, that sounded familiar.
How old is this movie then?
This
This
is-
one's got to be from the 80s. I've
How
heard
old
that,
is Haggerty in this movie?
1989.
yeah, this was from the
You get
80s. I've seen this
4.1.
case before. A 4.
4.1.
Hmm.
Just
Good
passful.
tagline, too. They're not working for Santa anymore.
Well, I wonder why I've never heard of this movie. If it,
They had enough of his shit.
uh,
Enough of this.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's the synopsis. A young woman discovers that she is the focus of an evil Nazi experiment involving selective breeding and summoned elves, an attempt to create a race of supermen. She and two of her friends are trapped in a department store with an elf, and only Dan Haggerty, as the renegade loose cannon Santa Claus, can save them.
Well, that runs together, elves and
Nazis.
Nazis.
Well, it does all the time, right?
When I think of elves, I think of Nazis.
I did not expect Nazis in this movie. So. It's a bonus.
How could you not?
There's no swastikas or anything on it.
There you go.
That you know of.
Yeah, maybe it's inside the present.
All the creatures were stirring. I'm a big critters and all that kind of fan. So
I tried watching this one. I couldn't. It's an anthology one.
Oh, it's another.
Yeah,
when
I
you
didn't
say
watch all of
anthology, you mean creep show, right?
Yeah. Multiple stories. Yeah.
And this one's not very good. It looks like
It was some kind of office party one to start off the story, and I didn't watch the rest, so I can't even comment if it gets better or not.
Well, on IMDb, it came out in 2018 and gets a 5.0.
Huh.
Right in the middle.
So you tried to watch this recently, Jamie?
A few years ago. Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, sometimes they make the covers look better than anything.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Mercy Christmas. You have to be 18 to watch it, so I'm sure there's going to be some hellacious boobs in this.
Sorry, Joe. You sit this one out.
Once again.
Wait a minute. That can't be the right one.
What did it get a high rating?
It's a 10.
The poster that I see is different. When Michael Brisket meets the perfect woman, his ideal Christmas dream comes true when she invites him to her family's holiday celebration. Dreams shattered, Michael struggles to survive once he realizes he will be the Christmas dinner.
I think that is because I've heard about this one on Tubi, so I think that is the right description.
It's got body parts sticking out. Okay. So if that's the one, it's from 2017. It's got nobody that I've ever heard of in it. Half of the IMDb profiles are no picture. And it gets a 5.2.
Oh, wow.
No picture and a 5.2. Look at
That's promising.
Well, somebody said one of the best films they've seen all year.
This one I thought looked kind of cool because it's
too.
Mrs. Claus.
Oh, Mrs. Claus starts doing the killing.
Either that or
Elves they're I can't think of the word right now. They've all had enough shit. That'll be
yeah. I mean, thousands of years they've had enough.
Yes, they're striking out. That's what I was thinking.
See, this is another weird one because I typed in stirring. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess that's the original title.
You didn't put the 5 in there.
It does look like 5 Turing.
You didn't put that swastika in there.
That's the Elves movie.
It's also called Mrs. Claus.
Of course it is.
Oh, well, then I fucked up because I also saved Mrs. Claus. But it says 2018 right on the box. Is that the one you're looking at?
Okay, yep, 2018. This has got a 3.7 on IMDb.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
And again, a lot of blank spaces for profile pictures.
People don't want it known. They were in stirring.
Even my IMDb has a picture.
Oh,
Santa Claus.
that one looks like trash, Pondo.
It is. It probably is. But I'm a big Debbie Rochon fan.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I know who that is. Yeah.
And she's in there, so I'll definitely give it a try.
They could have done more with the cover.
Wow.
Ooh. This is from 1996.
Oh, it's probably got a 0.2.
2.8.
Ooh.
Woo! All right, Debbie.
But
Oh, Joe Bob Briggs Says Psycho with a death wish. Santa Claus is here just in time for the festive season. I like Joe Bob Briggs. I might like this movie.
But you're right, Debbie's in it. Apparently she's adorable. A buddy of mine directed a film with her.
She is awesome to me. I met her like 3 or 4 times, and after time 3 or 4, she doesn't remember my name. She'll call me Poncho or Pongo, but I know what she's going for. So
That's right. She recognizes you.
yeah.
Yes, perfect.
She used to write a great column about filmmaking. It was the Deb's Diaries in Fangoria. I used to like reading. She doesn't do it anymore, but I used to like reading her column in Fangoria. That was when it was still monthly. Now it's quarterly. Oh, that's the same one from before.
Yeah, that's Red Christmas again.
Yeah.
I realized that I did that. See,
Oh, it is.
Steve Wallace up there.
That's
Oh,
true.
these people missed it the first time. Oh, there's Mrs. Claus. Oh,
There's
it's
Yeah, Mrs.
That's
Claus.
the other poster for Stirring. Yeah.
but it's got, I can't pronounce her first name, but Steven. She's one of the original Scream Queens with Leanna Quigley. It's got
Frankie Stevens.
Brinky. Is that how you say it? Okay.
Yeah.
The other ones I don't know.
That's.
These are some gems.
Maybe. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Maybe watch Secret Santa first, and then check these ones out. Yeah, watch this one.
Yeah. I really am gonna look for that Secret Santa. You know what I would love to see, Robert, is the part 2 to Nights of Christmas.
Oh, Once Upon a Christmas.
Oh, whatever the hell it is. There was a part 2. You know the Harley Quinn girl that's in it.
Yeah, Selah.
I want to see because I really enjoyed the first one, and if Jamie and Joe hasn't seen it, you might want to tell them about that.
I don't think I've heard of it.
Once Upon a Time at Christmas.
Once Upon a Time at Christmas. Okay.
My balls keep getting in my way.
When a serial killer.
That one I haven't seen either.
Yep, that's the first one. And now I have to remember what the second one is called. But Once Upon a Time at Christmas and
The second one, I can't find it anywhere. I've looked for it before.
The Nights Before Christmas.
Nights Before Christmas.
That's kind of like I can't find Thanksgiving Part 2, but apparently there's a Part 3.
No.
Oh.
Part 3 is the search for Part 2.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected.
There is no Part 2. There's.
I don't recommend Part 1 either.
What?
Oh my God.
You start.
It is funny. The turkey's funny. But
Yeah.
there's a part where the turkey's wearing a skin mask, and they all think this is the person, the sheriff who's been killed. They all think it's him, and it's obviously a turkey puppet with a very awful skin mask on, and they're like, "Oh, hi, Dad, good to see you," and they have to bend down and talk to him. It's just. I mean, I give them credit for being creative, and I laughed, but it was pretty bad.
I'll tell you what. Let me look at something here.
That was my tribute to American Thanksgiving. Was
The
finally
budget for Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving had a budget of $3,500.
$3,500.
What?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
How much money did the movie Thanksgiving make?
No. $3,501. From
Yeah,
Pongo.
you're right. $3,501 thanks to Jamie.
I didn't pay for it. It was on Tubi. Well, now I've seen it, but
It's movies like that make others' movies good, though. So you always got to keep that in mind.
Yes. And I mean, it's not easy being a filmmaker. I appreciate the creativity, but there was some just bad acting too. Just some bad acting.
Okay, there we go. I was trying to bring them up. And there we go. Boom.
Yeah, that's the one I haven't seen, right? That's part
Yeah.
2.
That's part 2. Good
Okay.
tagline. You better watch out. And there's Once Upon a Time at Christmas.
Yeah, that's the first one.
This
So
guy.
good, that one.
Dying for Christmas.
So
There is a movie called Better Watch Out. That one's a pretty good one too.
You had me watch that. That was pretty
Yes.
good. Is that the kid
the
and
one
the
with-
babysitter?
Yeah, and the Home Alone death in there.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
See,
Can you believe we've been doing this for a year? Because I remember you telling me about that.
It was a year, our Halloween show. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the very first episode was Rob and I talking about Halloween, and then you guys came on episode 2 and never left.
One year of 3 polite Canadians and 1 trash mouth
Zombie claws.
zombie claws. That's right. He hasn't moved at all, has he?
Sure. No, not at all.
All right.
Is
Making
he
sure.
supposed to?
I don't know.
Okay. There we go.
If he's after brains, he's going to starve in this room. I'll tell you that right now.
Hey.
He's not wrong. Okay. I'm giving. Okay.
So we still have a little time left, and we just need to keep talking about it where people know about it. April 30th, Rob.
Oh, CKX.
Yes.
Chatham Kent Expo. That's what it stands for. And yes, the madman himself is going to be there.
With the other 3. The other 3 is going to be there too. Jamie gets
Oh, yeah.
invited. And
But they're
Have
not
you
I was
worked on that, Jamie?
already asking my dad to watch if he could watch my son that time because I didn't think he'd miss school to come to a horror convention and not a figure gore list. He doesn't like anything horror. My son doesn't like it.
It's not a horror convention.
Oh, okay. What kind of convention?
It's a pop culture event.
Oh, pop culture. Okay.
In 2019, before the world blew up, we had Frank Mishkulet come, who has Tupi and Binu. He is the guy,
Oh, I remember watching that show.
right? So it's a family show.
Okay.
I have no idea what you just said.
You're
Right.
not missing anything.
You don't know Tupi and
Kid show.
Binu?
What's that?
It is a kid show. Yeah, it's a
Kid
kid
show.
show. Tupi and Binu. It's about a mouse and his mute cat that follows him around. So yeah.
Is that a Canadian thing?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Kind of like the
Not
hilarious House of Frightenstein.
If it's not Trailer Park Boys, I'm not too familiar with.
Definitely not.
We also have that.
Oh, I know. I love them Trailer Park Boys. Actually, I think that is Jamie's tribute to Bubbles that she's got on her face. right
Bubbles. Yep.
Actually, Pondo, have you ever seen Hilarious House of Frightenstein?
Is that a Canadian thing?
It's a
Yes, it is,
Canadian.
but it's got a big following. It was a kids show, but it's based on all the horror monsters.
Hmm.
And Vincent Price did some of the opening credits.
Oh, yeah.
right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Price is all through it. It was cool. Vince came and did all of that recording in one day.
Hmm.
And
What-
SlamWrestling.net producer Greg Oliver just recently wrote a book about the lead actor Billy Van.
Yeah.
I don't remember the lead actor's name. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's a big deal in
played-
Canada.
he played Dracula.
Jamie, have you been reading that Herb Abrams book?
Yeah, the only thing I've seen about you in it is there's a quote about you talking about tape trading, but I have been reading that. Yeah,
I guess that's the only cut I made then. I guess.
I don't know. I'm only halfway through because I haven't had a chance to finish it yet. So
That's one more line than Jamie's got in the book.
That is true.
plus there's a Pondo centerfold.
Oh, seriously? I am getting that book.
There's centerfolds.
That's in Playgirl.
Well, if you do what you have to do to pay the bills.
Damn right.
That's how I describe the 90s.
Joe's
by-
a starving artist. He's probably been in that magazine a few times.
So by the next figure Gore, let's schedule it after January 15th, so I'll have a chance to watch Scream 5
Oh,
and
right.
talk about it. You know.
Yes.
Good deal.
I totally forgot about the Scream. I know it's coming out, but I forgot what day, so that's perfect.
Yeah, we talked about Scream 5 and we talked about The Black Phone, which is a ghost movie that I'm interested in seeing. I can't believe that there's a ghost movie that I'm a big Ethan Hawke fan. I think he does pretty good work.
Oh
And
yeah.
just from the trailers of him, uh, luring the kid next to the van
And the
and
creepy mask.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a pretty good one.
Ethan Hawke was also in Sinister. I haven't seen the sequels, but I've seen the
I
Sinister,
hated
and I
that
saw the
Sinister
first.
film.
Oh, I like that one, and I like the first. I've only seen the first Purge, and I like that one too.
My problem with Sinister is they really hyped it up and they showed that guy that the main what's the main killer in that? What's his name? Anyway,
He looks like Slender Man, kind of, but I don't
yeah,
know.
but
his name.
every one of their kills is almost cut to another scene, and then
Here comes the lawnmower. Next scene. Yeah.
yes, exactly. I don't know. I just think if you're gonna make a horror movie, stay here. Here's the best example. Um, the makers of Happy Birthday to Me and Happy Birthday to Me 2 got a lot of complaints and about what we're talking about right now. So they also did Freaky, and
Yes.
we all watched Freaky, and the kill scenes were awesome in that. So I think those guys learned their lesson. I wish other movie makers would make that connection as well.
That bottle scene in Freaky. I was just like,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. Killer's name is Mr. Boogie.
yeah, Mr. Boogie.
He looks. It reminds me of Slender Man with that whole.
Sounds like he lives in somebody's nose, a child's nose. Let me get Mr. Boogie.
That would be Mr. Bogey.
British.
Yeah.
I did an interview for another podcast with effects people. They're from a company called Butcher Shop, and they talk about how much should you show, during a film of a kill or anything. And it gets pretty interesting because a lot of the times they'll darken a scene just to reduce what you can actually see, and then your brain takes over filling in the rest.
Unless it's my brain who wants to see that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think there's a fine line. Like, I don't mind using my own imagination for some things, but then there's things like even like Black Friday. I was like, oh, you got Bruce Campbell. Bring on the gore. Like, this is where you should go all out. Yeah.
See, that's where we're different because the four of us lived on Evil Dead. We lived on Dead Alive. We lived on the shitty zombie movies that showed just damn near everything, and nowadays it's all PG-13, so kids can go and shit like that.
That's why I love what they did with Deadpool, like Deadpool 2. They had
Oh.
Deadpool, and then Once Upon a Deadpool, which was a kid version, but
Right.
you still had your
I
choice.
still didn't take my kid to that one. I don't think he's ready.
I own both copies because
Oh, do you? Okay.
the Fred Savage stuff is so cool.
I haven't seen the kid version, so I have to watch.
And they changed some of the takes that they
Okay.
actually edited. So he says different things and does different things. Oh yeah. It's worth a watch. Oh yeah.
Good to know.
And they based Fred Savage and Ryan Reynolds scenes in I'm surely it's not the same room, but they made the room look just like The Princess Bride.
Yep.
Oh, now I have to watch it. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah. They referenced that right away at the beginning.
Right.
I won't say
That's
anymore,
brilliant.
but you gotta watch it. It's so worth it.
I don't know what happened with that because I went to a horror convention and Carrey Elves was there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And and he was telling me how he was supposed to be the next Jigsaw. He's like, keep your mouth shut, don't tell nobody, but I'm gonna be the next Jigsaw. And then 2 movies have come out, that doesn't even have Carrey Elves in it.
Mm-hmm.
That one that was called Jigsaw, and then the Spiral one. So
Yeah, he's not in either of those. Yeah.
I don't know what happened with that, but that would have been a great idea, and people would have liked to seen him be the new Jigsaw.
I agree with you to a point. They already did that with Shawnee Smith.
Oh.
You know, they had the person escape the trap and then join him.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's kind of been done. But I agree
Yeah.
100%. It's better than what they've been presenting.
Yeah.
Like I liked Book of Spiral with Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I liked that a lot. And that was actually pitched by Chris Rock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was really involved in not just being in the movie. He was involved
Yeah,
in.
it said that at the on the box, right? That from Chris Rock, or it did reference his name, that he was the one that produced it or something like that.
Yep. And I saw a little interview with him when he was talking about it. And he went in, pitched the idea. They loved it. And then he said, well, I'm in it. And then they just went forward with it. And it wasn't bad. I like how it's kind of like a Star Wars story where it's not Saw, but it's in the Saw universe.
Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah, it was kind of like
Oh.
a Rogue One. Yeah.
And I can't remember, in 2022, are you guys fans of the Final Destination series?
Definitely.
My brother was. I don't know enough
Part
about it.
6.
Okay.
They're making part 6. Yeah, look for that movie poster, Robert. But
You
But,
three lads can watch that one. I'd have to catch up.
oh, really?
Those are
It's
pretty,
not my thing. Yeah.
pretty gory.
Well, the thing about them is each movie is an individual thing because it's all about the death scenes.
Oh, I'm not thinking Final Destination. I'm thinking Final Fantasy. Sorry.
Oh,
Final
yeah. I
Destination
can't wait.
is a totally different thing. Sorry. I've seen the
Very
first
different.
Final Destination. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Final Destination, there's always a dream at the beginning, and then it follows along from that. Like the airplane, number 1. What's the roller coaster, number 2?
Number
No.
2 is 3.
The traffic wreck was with the log.
The logs, because
Oh,
Fonda's
yeah.
always posting
I
those
can't even
photos.
ride behind one of those motherfuckers. No.
No.
Then the roller coaster. Is it the NASCAR one next?
think so. I can't.
And I can't remember, but I'm excited to see what the next subject is. And I hate to say it, but I don't think Tony Todd's going to be a part of this one.
Oh.
I haven't heard his name or anything. Which, of course, the roller coaster, all he was the voice of the roller coaster, but at least he was in there. And
Right.
then the rest of them all had him. You're not finding that poster, Robert? I'll send it to you if you can't find it.
So
Oh, no,
which
no.
part is coming out in 2022?
That's
Part
what
6?
it says.
Which part? You can tell on the poster.
Oh, 6. There we go.
Yep.
No,
I haven't seen the poster yet.
I got a different poster for it.
Really?
Yeah.
One with the giant 6 on it.
This one's more nonchalant about its 6.
It's in the corner.
It's got a tiny one in the corner.
You have to find the 6. It's like a hidden pictures.
The only other one I see looks like a fan-made one where it's got Tony Todd at the top and some people across the bottom.
Of course.
But yeah, that's
You guys can talk amongst yourselves. Let me find this real quick.
Final Destination 6. Yeah, that was the only one that I see, and that's the one that's on IMDb too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What month and year does it say?
It says pre-production. It doesn't say.
Of course not. Well, this one's way cooler than that one. I'm sending it to you now, Robert.
Okay.
Terrible at this shit.
It's all good.
But this one's gonna have something to do with a fire, I think.
You think so?
Yeah. It says death is everywhere.
Maybe they all go to hell, like Jason.
I thought that was a tagline for almost all of them.
I sent it to your messenger, Robert. You see it?
Ooh.
Yeah, see what I mean?
He's keeping it to himself.
No one gets to see it but me and you guys, because I'm going to show it here in a second. If I can find it. Why is it not?
Fearless leader.
Nichols, be careful.
Fearless
Yeah,
leader.
trust me.
Nipple alert.
No, that's not it.
Well, shit, son.
No, I downloaded it. Oh, wait, maybe it went to the downloads.
Careful.
Yeah, there's a 6 on that one, but yeah, it's more subtle.
It's not as prominent, yes.
Yes, it's not the main focus.
Yeah.
Ooh,
There you go.
death is October.
So see, it's got the helmet, the crime scenes. Maybe a building catches on fire this time. I'm not sure.
It
But
does
I was
look like a fireman helmet.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Maybe the main character's a fireman.
maybe, but I'm pretty big on those Final Destinations just because how random the killing scenes are. Like you guys remember the gymnast?
That one I remember, yeah.
Who
Yeah.
would have thought? Who would have thought that's how she? Or the guy who went down to the bottom of the pool and all of his guts and everything come out of his asshole?
Suck that.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've seen that one, but I've seen The Gymnast.
Like
So I have
Stifler off American Pie by the train.
Yeah.
I think mine is the dude with the hunk of glass that lands on him, but it's the
Oh.
build up because it's him in the dentist chair, you
Mhm.
know, and then the
Yeah.
thing falls in his mouth and you think he's going to choke and then he doesn't. He walks outside and
Right.
Ugh.
So I'm pretty happy there. I don't know why they stopped doing them. Because everybody always talked about the death scenes later. And like I said, I cannot ride behind a log truck to this day,
exactly.
thinking that one of those is going to come through my windshield.
And every
What's
time he sees one, he posts a picture on his Facebook.
What's that?
Every time you see a log truck, you post a picture on your Facebook.
Not today, Satan.
Yeah.
That's what I put every time.
Yeah.
Not today, Satan. I see you trying to get me with them log trucks.
Nuh-uh. Not
Which
gonna
is the one with the nail gun? Remember the nail gun?
Yeah, I do.
Isn't that Lethal Weapon 2?
That is true.
True.
Just checking.
Oh, speaking of, oh my God, what's the actor's name?
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. Yeah. See, too many hits to the head, man. Too many hits to the head. Speaking of Mel Gibson, there was from what I understand, a post-production of the Fat Man 2, but I guess he was just so fucking crazy and wouldn't agree to nothing that's just ixnayed. So
What was the first one like? I never saw that one.
a lot of story. The trailer made it look like it was going to be Santa Claus's Rambo, but it just didn't come off like that all that well.
I liked it.
I
Yeah,
liked it. Don't get me wrong, but wouldn't you have liked it a lot more if there was more Mel Gibson fighting and like the trailer? That the trailer made it look.
I would have preferred if it was Dolph Lundgren. Just
Of
no Mel
course you
Gibson
would.
at all.
Look, I know that I used to watch movies for Jack Material, but just because you want that guy. Yeah, and Walter Goggins made the movie. He was the
Oh,
best
yeah.
part of the Fat Man.
It's the story where someone hires a hitman to kill Santa because he did not get the present he wanted. And the hitman has an agenda because of almost the same thing.
That's
You
a
know,
good premise.
he was never given a gift. So now his hobby is collecting things that Santa has made. Like he will buy gifts from people, and you look on the bottom, it says made by Santa's elves or something like that. And that's what his collection is full of. So when he gets his contract to go after Santa, it becomes personal. And now poor Santa's up at the North Pole and he's trying to make ends meet because, well, people don't believe in Christmas. So he takes in a contract from the military to have the elves make weapons.
What's that called again? What's that one called? Fat Man.
Fat Man. Now, whoever was on LSD and thought of this premise, I have no clue.
Fucking amazing.
It
But
is
kind
such
of
kinda like
the tagline is
like-
"You better watch out."
Kind of like the elves and Nazis, you know.
Well, I mean, you can only do that once.
Like peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Elves and Nazis.
it is such a fun ride. He is a very cool Santa.
Just not a great human being.
Everybody has their flaws.
He's just anti-Semitic.
Which Mad Max do you prefer, though? Mel Gibson or Tom Hardy?
Tom
Mad-
Hardy.
Mel Gibson,
Tom Hardy.
Road Warrior all the way.
Joe?
Mel.
Yeah. I don't know,
I do
man.
like Tina Turner in the movie, though.
What?
I was-
No,
I
not
was a
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome. I love it.
I was a pretty big fan of Tom Hardy, though, man. I thought that movie just
We're
from
gonna
the
get
beginning.
erased again or sent for another timeout.
No, we get time out for Star Wars. This is everything else is fine.
She had the cool earrings, the cool hair. That was the best.
Oh, and are you guys excited for? I think it's Boba Fett coming out pretty soon.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
That's coming end of December to Disney.
Yep.
There's
Yep.
actually a documentary on there right now, The Legend
okay.
of Boba Fett.
Ooh.
And it explains where Boba Fett came from. And it's actually
Oh.
interesting because the Star Wars Holiday Special, which I always thought was his first appearance, is not. The first appearance of Boba Fett was at the Christmas parade in '77 in California.
Wow.
Yeah. Him and Darth Vader.
Yep. Because
I remember that as a kid, man. I remember that as a kid.
they originally were going with super commandos. That's what Boba Fett was supposed to be, and the armor was all white. Then they made the armor, it looked amazing, and they realized we can't make a whole bunch of these because this is expensive. So they said, well, we'll turn him into somebody else. And then they painted it into Boba.
Oh.
Nobody heard of him. But you look at the crowd response, and they loved him, even though they didn't know who he was.
Well, he was in the first movie too, in the bounty hunters scene, though, right?
That's Empire. That's the second one.
Oh, that's the second one. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Return of the
1988.
Jedi's were-
I thought his first appearance was the holiday special. That's really cool.
Yeah. And he only has 6 lines in the entire filmography.
Man, you are a Star Wars nerd.
that can't be true because later on he was the human version and
Oh.
talked a lot.
Mandalorian doesn't count.
Yeah, Mandalorian's a
Wow.
series. I'm talking in the films. All 9 films.
No, I know, but remember he before he was a clone. It was the Clone Wars. He captured him, right, and talked a lot. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Maybe you talked to him. There you go.
Captured who?
What?
Who did they capture?
I don't know. I'll do my research and get the
Okay.
next one.
You're gonna keep Rob up at night. He's gonna be looking through everything.
Yeah. And okay, I'm actually thinking now with the 6 lines, it's from the original trilogy. Because
But
yeah,
before he was Bubba, I mean, without that uniform on, what was that actor's name? He was like Samoan or something, and
well, That's Jango Fett.
Jango Fett. Okay.
Right. There is Daniel Logan as a young Boba.
Yeah, right. There you go. Because I met him. I met him and Ray Price.
Wow.
Park?
Huh?
Ray Park?
Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah.
Darth Maul?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maul, yeah.
And that's cool.
I don't even know who Ray Price is. Is there a Ray Price?
Wasn't that the guy on Twin
Somewhere.
Peaks? There's some...
I don't know the name.
Twin
Back to the
Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks is the restaurant your husband took
Yeah.
you to.
did it. He felt guilty and confessed before we went in because I was like, all like, woohoo, Twin Peaks. And he's like, oh, she's going to go in there. There's no coffee, no cherry pie. She's going to lose her mind.
You were so excited in the parking lot. Everybody was like, what's that lesbian so excited about?
What's that lesbian and her handsome partner doing? Well, I was pumped, and he's like, no, I have to tell you because you're way too excited.
I feel bad. I
Don't
missed
forget, this holiday season, do not search dicks.com.
it doesn't take a
You
holiday.
ruined
before we want
Rob's
to do
Christmas
that.
Eve.
And don't search kitty in your pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, another good one. Don't let your husband take you to Twin Peaks.
Just go to
Duly
Hooters.
noted.
We're full of advice.
There you go. This is what you need to watch this holiday season. I found a full-size poster. Look
I
at
want
that.
to watch it. I just don't like Mel Gibson.
The Fat Man.
What? Why do you hate Mel Gibson so much?
Because I'm Jewish and he hates Jewish people.
I thought you were Canadian.
Enough said.
Make up your mind.
Yeah.
You're both here.
Canadian.
There's a whole bunch of different people in Canada. We didn't all start here.
Oh, they're very different. I can confirm that. There's so much.
Germans, Ukrainians, there's all sorts.
Oh, I know. I was there. If I want to go to India, it's called Tim Hortons.
Oh.
They own them motherfuckers, boy.
Dude, Tim Hortons now has designer donuts, and they're called Tim Biebs.
From Justin Bieber.
Yes,
Sad times in Canada right now.
right.
I don't pay that much attention to Love Actually or Justin Bieber. So
I
what
don't
does
know
that
how
mean?
he got back over the border because I thought we made a deal with the states. You broke them, you bought them. Right?
Well, and I thought when he left his monkey behind in some foreign country, I thought we were rid of him then.
How
He did.
How can you start a sentence like that and be serious?
He left his monkey. He wasn't supposed to take the monkey to a foreign country. And I thought, okay, he's in trouble for that. We'll never have to see him again. No, they kept the monkey and they sent him back.
Well, they were smart.
I think the monkey got put in a sanctuary.
Talented one.
Why are the donuts called that?
Basically because he picked 3 flavors.
So they called it, instead of Tim Bits, it's now Tim Biebs for his flavors.
The crumb-covered balls.
Yeah. Totally a Bieber thing, right?
Yeah.
Covered balls.
That's what they are.
You see that
I know.
Facebook
I
post going around?
I've seen the commercial. Yeah.
Wrong.
There's a Facebook post going around about that.
I'm going to have to check it
Yeah.
I have to find that. I do have to find that.
out.
All right.
Real quick,
It pictures him crying.
real quick before Robert cuts us off, because we're way over time. But
Yeah.
again, the holiday season's coming up. Check on your friends. Check on your families. Buy
this
that book.
This makes a wonderful gift to cheer everyone up if they're having a hard time.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can
I
find that
laughed a
book.
lot. I've read it. Yeah, it's a great book.
You can find that book at Amazon.com or talk to John Cosper at EatSleepWrestle.com, and he can get you an autographed copy. And
But
make sure to push that subscribe button to the Figure Gore Facebook page, and we now have a YouTube channel. So
yes.
go to YouTube and check out all the episodes of the Figure Gore podcast.
And I pushed your book when I saw where you were going. You're right. Check on people because this is a nasty time of year for that.
Very terrible time.
If you haven't heard from someone, just shoot them a message.
That's right. Send them a card. For Christ's sake.
Actually, send them a book.
One Christmas card will make somebody. So buy them a book.
That's
Send the
right.
book. Yeah, send the book. It's probably also on Amazon Canada. I'm pretty sure. I got it when I was.
Buy them a Pondo T-shirt.
Oh, you're wearing the Saturday morning one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you guys have cartoon Saturday morning in Canada before Blu-rays?
Yes.
And
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It was probably pretty similar to what the U.S. had because we had a lot of American channels.
Better stuff. But anyway, we better wrap this up. Guys, thanks for being here. This is always a blast.
Look for us in January. I'll get these guys going again. And January, it'll be after January 15th. Scream 5 comes out January 14th, so it'll probably be that Wednesday after that.
And this will be like a Halloween thing, so we all better have watched it. Just saying.
I would have. Did you guys all watch? As a matter of fact, I'm sorry. I just thought about this. Did you guys go watch Ghostbusters Afterlife or not?
I did.
I still have to watch it. I have a copy of it, but I still got to watch it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
So
but I want to.
So now me and Robert know the 5 originals in there, and you two don't.
Well, I could guess.
Okay, let me hear your guess.
Okay, so I know it's Bill Murray, Ernie Hudson. I'm gonna say Sigourney Weaver, Annie Potts. Oh crap! Who was that number 5? Because Harold Ramis is no longer with us.
Oh my god!
Oh, Dan Aykroyd. Crap!
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot Dan Aykroyd. Okay, I fixed it.
So how did you know Sigourney Weaver was in them?
I just guessed because I'm a big Sigourney Weaver fan. So
good guess.
Yeah,
that was a good guess.
And you already told us Rick Moranis is not in it. So.
Yep, he's not in there.
Oh,
Joe left. Pissed.
Joe said, "I'm out of here."
Yeah, we're done. All right. Well, in that case, everybody have a great night.
Happy holidays.
We'll catch you next time.